Welcome to our newest edition of EG Responsible. My name is Rita Soni, Principal Analyst at Everest Group for Impact Sourcing and Sustainability. I'm very excited today to be here with Eva Gomnishka, who is founder and CEO of Humans in the Loop. Do tell us, who are Humans in the Loop, Eva?
Thanks, Rita. Well, as you mentioned, Humans in the Loop is an impact sourcing company. We're based in Bulgaria, and our mission is to provide employment and training to refugees and conflict-affected people.
And that work is spread quite a bit across the globe. And today, however, we're not going to talk about the work you're doing, but more how you actually employ folks that are in these communities that are refugees. And the challenge of financial inclusion. How do you pay your workforce? Tell us about your journey as it started in Bulgaria.
Well, in Bulgaria, where our headquarters is, we've been benefited by the fact that we're part of the EU, where refugees are legally granted the right to work. However, in a lot of these cases, even though refugees have the right to also own a bank account, banks reject them on the basis that they're third country nationals coming from high-risk countries. So what we have had to do is step in and advocate for our employees, call banks, send letters of support, showing that we're their employers and we support them in getting a bank account just so that they can fulfill that right that they have it by law, but that is usually not granted to them in practice.
And that's actually the easier example that you shared. Do tell us about Turkey and Lebanon.
Well, in both countries, refugees might not always have the legal right to work. So what we do is we partner with some really great organizations on the ground who help us to transfer payments either in the form of a cash for work payment or a stipend or a scholarship while the people are receiving training. So even in the case of Lebanon, we're partnering with two distinct organizations so that we can make the transfer to one and then to the other one so that the people are able to receive their payments.
What a puzzle, and amazing that you and your team have solved it. Now, Syria is a totally different solution. Tell us about that one.
In the case of Syria, because of the international embargo, it's really difficult for local organizations to receive funding directly. So what we do is we actually go through Turkey and we use the local post office system. So we send the money through local post offices and people go to their local post office and they receive the money using their ID, because in a lot of cases, they don't even have a bank account. So in all of these countries, I would say the biggest benefit for us has been partnering with local organizations that know the context very well and are able to navigate it and help us in sending payment to our workers.
So amazing to create those partnerships, but I think you have another takeaway on a call to action on digital payments. Do tell us what the better solution in all of this would be?
Well, for us, if it was possible to use a digital payment solution in order to pay all of these individuals, it would be much easier than using so many different approaches in each different country. However, global payment solutions like PayPal are inexistent or inaccessible in a lot of these countries. And this is a big hindrance to the potential of people who are living there and are trying to work as freelancers or work remotely just because they're unable to receive payments from international clients like us. So I would say, yes, my call to action would be to think about how we can enable digital payment solutions that are accessible to everyone and that help to promote human potential everywhere.
I think we have a potential of not only leapfrogging usual banking systems and leveraging this new technology and creating more jobs. Thank you so much, Eva, for sharing your story.
Thank you, Rita.